One, two, 1, 2. Hello people, YouTube, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to the Golf Club 2019. This is going to be like a final round practice session before I do my TGC tours. I did do this, I actually started but I had the wrong tees, so I went back, black tees. All the weather conditions, green settings, fairway settings are punched in.
Welcome to the golf club.
So this is like my... I've already done my 2 Pro-Am rounds in my society. So this is like a final nuts and bolts, just kind of get the thinking cap on, but commentate at the same time. Now the wind is not going to be much of an issue. This is actually my first round of today, so I've just powered up my PlayStation, and this is really my kind of practice session. So I might as well practice on the course that we're going to play. I don't know if that's really like proper. I imagine there's a lot of people do it. But this week is a big week in the Korn Ferry tour for me. I've got 3 demotion strikes, so really I can't afford to play poor. So this is like game on. Always is kind of game on for me, but you know, probably a little bit more serious than before. I kind of really do have to play well. That's going to catch that slope. Oh, actually I'm lucky there. It just stays in that top. Another couple of feet to that side, and that would have caught that slope.
Got a lot of work to do, but you are on the green.
So really what I tend to do in this round is I'm just really looking for just to get my kind of eye in. Quite an easy putt there, not really much break in it.
That's awesome.
So I played the first round in my society pretty decent. Tuesday's round was a bit of a... I kind of struggled a little bit early on. I think I was 2 over par at one point.
Let's see another one.
So, yeah, I don't think I've made actually a 1 round Wednesday in my society. Just when I mentioned that, I meant to. In fact, no, yeah, I was going to say this is Tuesday. My days of the week are just so much off. I need to think of a weekend tournament. Right, what's this? 7.47. Okay, that's going to be close enough. I notice I've just moved my bar there a little bit. Just drifting a little bit to the left.
This could be in the rough.
Yeah, not really much play there. It's pretty marginal. So yeah, big week this week. I really do need to not pick up any more strikes. I really need to get rid of our strikes. I really need to make the cut this week. I mean, that's the aim of the game really from the get-go, but really cannot afford to play poor. To be honest, I haven't really played that bad the last few weeks. You know, my game's been there or thereabouts. It's just little silly mistakes that I've made.
Alright, you're going to stick right there at 1 under after that one. Okay, third hole coming up. That ball was
that was an intentional draw, but I've actually put a slow on it. It's not actually too bad a drive. I was worried about kicking into that bunker.
And we have about, I'd say 140-ish yards from here.
Okay, 14 up. Couple undulations there. I might kick off that bank. What have we got? 1-4. I think it's about 1-4-6. I'm going to go about that. It's not turning as much as I thought. Is it going to be long? It's not bad. Maybe a little bit of loft on it.
A lot of green to cover for that next shot for the birdie.
It's not enough break, is it? Well, actually came back a little bit. And that just dropped in.
Okay, and you're down to 2 under par now after that one.
So when you play the actual tournament, things do
wind.
change.
Could come into play on this
you know, to play a practice round, you know if you make a mistake, it's not really going to cost you. But you do know when you get into it, when you tee off official, that's, you know, all bets are off kind of thing.
It's a nice looking shot.
I don't think this is particularly a tough course. I think it's gettable, but
let's line this shot up.
It can bite you.
50 yards to the pin.
You can play a partial here. Try and take a little bit off it, which we did. No, that's going to have to snake through those, but nah, maybe going full beans and that would have been better. Yep. I actually did. I think I can't remember. It was maybe a few months back. And I can't remember what division I was in or what tournament it was. But I actually played. I played a lot of practice rounds, and my idea was to try and almost get to a stage where, kind of in a way, you could play the golf course blind.
Right, green, that is awesome
but you kind of discover that, you know, playing 6, 7, 8 rounds of golf prior to your first round doesn't really make much of a difference. Because things happen. Oh, that's a missed. That was a missed putt. That's the kind of putts that really annoys me, because that's a makeable putt.
And a decent little putt to end this one.
Should have made that. But it doesn't matter how many times you actually practice, you'll never get, when you start playing your round, things can just go, things can go bad.
5th hole coming up.
In a lot of different ways. And although there is certain ways you play a course, and you know, you can almost play one hole where you do play it, you know, quite, you know, the kind of same pattern, the same club, but a lot of times it doesn't happen that way. Things change. I think you're always better maybe just getting loose, getting comfortable, and then just playing your round and just going with it. Because a lot of the times, if you could actually aim over there, a lot of the times it doesn't go to plan, and it doesn't matter how many times you could have 100 practice rounds, you could play your actual real round and just absolutely make a mess of it. Okay, probably play this a bit of deal off, but got a bit of downslope as well. Because I want my games built up and just really feel. You know, you make a decision, you deal off, you waft up, you hit a draw, you hit a fade, you do whatever, whatever needs done at that time, and you do it. That should be an easy putt.
Well, this one has a chance to drop.
Oh, I think that was too much power. Again, that would really grind me if that was. Because that's a big opportunity that I've missed there.
Decent little putt there.
That should have been a birdie.
And scorecard says it's sticking right there at 2 under after that hole. All right.
And again, double-digit golf. That's my main title. That's every time I play double-digit golf. If you can get double digits, you're doing well. Excuse me. I have got a little bit of a tickly cough. Right, that's about 213. That's kind of between club. I don't think that's going to be. I think this is going to have to be a partial. Partial shot is just intentionally hitting it slow on the backswing.
This is looking like it's going to get rough.
That might be not a bad shot if it's on line. It's just drifted a little bit. So if I was playing the TGC Tours for real, would I be happy at the moment the way I'm playing? Kind of not. This is a stereotypical opening 9 holes for me, to be honest. It's not great, it's not terrible. It's kind of like, yeah, could have done better. Couple of shots that I really should have got in. I should have had a couple of birdies. But I mean, 2 under par.
Okay, this one to save par.
Through 6 holes. Excuse me. Oh, I do apologise. I'm trying to hit this button, but I'm covering my mouth at the same time. I wouldn't be happy. I think I'd be getting frustrated at this moment, and I'd be feeling a little bit of pressure. Because a bad hole could really take you back, and then that's you, you're back to square one. Whereas if you're 5-6 under par, you can at least... Right, that wind should be okay.
Nice drive.
I think I played this and I hit that bunker. Did I hit it slow maybe? But yeah, I would be semi-satisfied. I don't think I'd be really overly happy,
like
but I think at the end of the day, I wouldn't be pulling my hair out. Yeah, I'm going to play that. I'm going to loft it. Swing line's not bad. I thought that was getting away from me a little bit. It's kind of came back in. It's not bad. It's not.
Nice.
It's not really where I want it to be. I want it to be just maybe another 10 feet, well, another 5 foot closer would have been ideal. Yeah, I mean, putting's reasonable. It's there or thereabouts. That again, real time situations, that would be slightly disappointing.
Nice,
but yeah, I found that playing a lot of practice rounds doesn't help. Okay, it almost has an adverse reaction, because when you get loose and you play a course, it's completely different to playing a course that you played like maybe 4 or 5 times prior to that. And I mean like playing like maybe not 4 or 5, maybe like 2 or 3 practice rounds. You can actually get to the course and what you've got in your head on paper kind of thing, it just doesn't really go down like that. And sometimes I feel if you go in just playing your normal game, playing consistent, swing's good, swing's good, and your tempo's good, then you really should be able to play any course.
From here, we're right around 170 yards out.
I've got a good lie here. Okay, the 172 could be good. Just trying to gauge the wind as well. Maybe just put, that's a really funny swing line. If that was the high side, that might have been okay. It might have bounced on, but that's quite a difficult approach. This is not looking good. This is a kind of hit and hope, to be honest. Yeah, I just get caught in that rough. Didn't really put too much into that, if I'm honest. Come on, turn a little. It's not a bad attempt, actually. Missed it in the high side, so.
Setting up here for the bogey. Well done.
But there you go. There's a bogey, and I mean that came out of really.
That hole will bring your score up
probably actually a poor chip. Sorry, that's me back now. Yeah, that came out of nowhere. Really a bad chip.
Okay, par 5.
So I mean, that's a prime example of perhaps maybe even being 4 or 5 under at the turn. And at the moment I'm 1 under par. I've got a par 5 to play. So there's a chance of maybe making a shot up here. Even though it's a long par 5. But it just shows you how quick a round
liking
can
it.
really turn nasty. I do have the option of playing tomorrow, but it would mean playing 2 rounds of golf. I'd rather get this round in tonight, or today even. I have to see where this is going to make it. I might just opt to play out there, and if it makes it onto the green, well. Yeah, I'd be happy with that. Just a kind of flop shot. It's a protected pin position, really.
Sweet.
Even if it was drivable, it really wouldn't be much in it. Yeah, it's not bad. Could have done with a little bit more de-loft. Kind of leaves us with a little bit of work to do.
I think you can do this.
So we make the birdie. So 2 under par through 9. Again, you know, if this was the real deal, I wouldn't really be happy with that, if I'm honest. It kind of leaves you with, you know, quite a big inward 9 to kind of get back to some kind of decent score, something near double digits. This is actually quite a difficult tee shot. There's not really much room to play with. I think what I'll do is go out there and play a draw. Try and get it turning a little bit.
That was powerful. And looks like around 195 yards to go.
Okay. This ain't easy. I'm probably thinking again another partial 3-iron. Just a little bit less. Yeah, maybe the full or just slightly slow would have been the better call there. That's a difficult par 4. Again, that's just a little bit shy.
Not amazing.
It's kind of going to leave us a bit of a tough one for par.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, there's a little bit of movement in this. There's a good putt
in there for the par.
Quite a tough one that, because it broke early and then leveled out, but it's a difficult one to judge.
Hole number 11.
I think I'll play the 7-iron and loft it. Yeah, in fact that was slow, but it seems to be holding its line.
Hope this bites.
It's going to be long, I think. Oh, it's way long. Maybe been better going down to the 8-iron and just de-lofting. To be honest, it's not a bad looking chip. Oh man, it actually looked. To be honest, it's quite a holeable chip, but
9-footer here. Let's see what we can do. Nice putt there.
Ooh, I tell you, that just sneaked in.
And
so at this point,
at 2 under par.
Again, 2 under par through 11, you would be starting to get a little bit concerned.
Number 12.
You are under par, but it's not. It's not really what you want to be.
Oh, liking
this. You think to yourself, is my putting maybe just not on? Is my approach play not so good? I feel at the moment I'm kind of offline a little bit. I'm not hitting it as straight as I want.
We're right around 125
because the wind
yards
conditions
out.
are not that bad. It's 130. Play this with a waft. Bit of a squiggly line again. Yeah, I mean it's just not
Good stuff.
not in the money there. Yeah, I think I would chip that. I'm kind of tempted to putt. There you go.
That was
There
a
you go.
fine chip. Just great job out there today.
Good chip.
All right, you brought things down to 3 under after that hole.
I think golf's a great game because I mean your fortunes can turn with one hole. You know, you can turn something around. You may be in trouble. You may be kind of struggling off the tee, and then all of a sudden you chip in. You know, you kind of make like a really bad hole, you make it good, and then vice versa. You know, you can play a hole technically perfect, great drive, great approach, and then just miss silly putts, and end up walking off with a bogey. It's a game that can change in a heartbeat. Alright, 25. I need to deal off this just a touch. Come on. Tug that a little bit. My aim doesn't seem 100% on it at the moment. You know, I've tugged that and it's went a little bit to the left. I've now got a difficult putt. Come on. Oh man, that was a good putt. Just a nice weight on it.
4 feet to the hole, you can do this.
Oh, that just made it. That was almost close to not making it there.
3 under for the round.
Oh, I'll tell you one thing.
Par 4 here. Let's have a
Now,
nice clean
the only
shot.
consolation I'm taking from this, it's first round of the day, and I don't really tend to play great my first round. Swing's okay. It's not. I've noticed a little bit of turn in it. I've noticed a little bit of wobble. No, that's just not. I thought that was going to turn round. That's a miscalculation off the tee.
Give it a good smack. Let's just see if we can get some.
The line of
distance
bunker's
on
actually not bad. Okay. I'm going to go with that. If that rolls, it could be really nice. Oh, this could be good. Okay, it turns a little.
Well, you're out of the sand. That's all. That's all you can ask for. Here we go. This putt for birdie.
Okay, a little bit of movement in the putt. Come on. Oh, just too much. Right idea. Good weight as well. But again, I mean, these putts drops are a completely different kettle of fish.
But next time,
they don't drop.
Those ones will drop, and that's gonna make
you know. It's just
right there
well, you're not as much under par as what you could have been. Come on, be good.
This is looking good so far.
Be good, be good, be good, be good. That's better. That's a better shot.
I think you could probably 2-putt from here. All right, a little 6-foot putt here.
Perfect.
Nicely done dropping it.
See, that's one of those putts. Sometimes I leave it out
After
there
that, bringing things
and it doesn't
down
come
to
back and it
4
just
under
burns the
par.
edge. So I think sometimes,
Okay, par 5
you
here.
know, I mean, putting is a skill on its own, and it can leave you a bit. Apologies. It does leave you a little bit. Can leave you a bit high and dry sometimes. I think I've went up this side, have I not? No. That's quite a difficult driving hole. There's really not a lot of room.
That was a tee shot.
Okay, this swing line's not great. I may have another little practice round somewhere. Maybe not in this course, but just to get my my aim. I mean, it's okay. I mean, that's made the fairway, but there's a bit of a
You might need to
bit of a
take
dirty
an extra
line.
club on this one. That green is pretty elevated.
251. That's so interesting. Now we're going to get interesting here. I'm going to put a little bit of draw in this. I'm kind of going to go for it. It's a shot to nothing. If a shot were in the bunker... Oh, just a little bit higher up. If we just put a little bit more draw in it. That could have been a really good shot, actually.
Well, you're in the sand, so
Yeah, it's one of these.
Let's just get out of there and
Okay,
move
what
on
we
with our
got?
lives.
8 foot up. It's a difficult one. It's uphill. I'm going to be careful. Perfect. Just going to really judge your play. You're going to put a little bit extra on it.
Here we go for the birdie.
That's an easy
Bounce into the
birdie.
next hole.
So what are we? 4 under par?
Bring things down to 5 under.
5 under?
for you.
Okay.
Nice bird on that last hole. Let's see another one.
17th. This is a short par. This is actually a drivable hole. Probably just going to go for it. Worst case scenario, we're going to have a little flop shot onto the green. There's a potential for sneaking this on the green. Yeah, I'll take that. That's a really good... Gives us the option of doing a chip or a flop or whatever what we got. It's a bit weird how it faces you away from the hole. Okay. I kind of probably do want to chip this, although that's quite a... Let me just hit this full. Oh, it's run out a little bit. It's one of those shots you don't want to underhit it and chunk it a little.
10-footer here. This is makeable.
Okay, we really should just get a tap in. Yeah,
That
make
was
it.
nice.
That was not the easiest of putts, if I'm honest.
6 under for the round.
Okay, little birdie butts in the back nine here.
Okay,
Right,
the
par 4,
18th.
18th.
Let's clear our heads. Got the club.
This is the one we can go high. In fact, I think I went into the bunker. I'm going to go there. I think going high, it tends to come off that bank. Yeah, get the same. This is a difficult fairway to hit.
Well, you're in deep stuff here. I think they call this the cabbage. Let's just try to make some solid contact and get that ball headed in the right direction.
Okay, let's go with this. I don't spend too much time on my shots from the rough. Yeah, we're a little bit shy. Okay. That's going to give us some kind of flop shot probably to the green. Kind of underhit that. Yep, that's nasty. That was not a good... We need to hit it harder now with... Oh, this is... Yep. That's so easily stuff can turn... Oh my goodness. It's one of those shots, you get that a lot with a short flop shot if
Get
there's
back
some
on the
kind of ridge
fairway.
line.
This is good stuff here.
So I'm actually just going to play the same shot. It's the right shot to play, I think, personally, but we just underhit it. That's a bad finish.
5-footer here, nothing too bad.
If we'd got a birdie there, I mean, we could have ended up 7 under par, but we're going to drop a stroke by the looks of it.
Solid bogey. Good putt.
I hate when he says that. So, what is a solid
Good job
bogey?
out there. 5 under at the end of your round.
2 bogeys.
Thanks for the round.
Quite a few missed opportunities in terms of birdies. 5 under par, I would not be happy with that as a first round, if I'm honest. That would leave us with quite a lot to do. Yep, I'm going to have to go away and kind of think about it. Maybe just play another couple holes somewhere else and then play this TGC Tours. Yeah, need to do better, basically. Anyway, let's return to the menu, and I shall see you for more videos. Drop a comment if you want, hit it with a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you for more videos coming up soon. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.